How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll show you and walk around you on how I built this. This is a very simple wooden wooden train layout. You can see I have some stations in here, I have a tunnel, but in the middle I have the Wi-Fi router. So originally the table actually looked like this. This is just an IKEA table that I bought to, put my Wi-Fi router in there instead of being on the floor. And it looks pretty plain, to be honest. The table was pretty cheap, yeah, but it looks boring. So I decided, hey, why not just put a train that goes around it? I want to hide the cables. Now, I could try put like a bridge or something like that, so the cables go under the bridge. But I feel, because I have a battery powered Brio engine. No, I don't have any of the Thomas ones because they are hard to come by. And I think that train has difficult going up ramps and bridges and that. So I'd rather just have a flat semicircle or a circle or some sort of hexagon in it. So I had the idea of making a hole in this table because this wood is pretty thin. It's not that very strong. Should be easier, and then I can just put the holes through there and put the cables through the hole, and they're practically will be invisible. I have my drill. I bought what is it called? I don't know, like a hole maker, you want to call it like that. You don't need to go this way extra, but it's just me, so I'm actually going to use this for future projects, but more of that to come by. So let me start making the hole, and then we'll move on to the next steps. Here we go, we got the hole. Alright, I just vacuumed a little bit of the surface. I think that's a hole big enough just to fit those two cables in there. I also bought this hole covers. I don't know how to call them. They were actually very hard to come by on Home Depot, and they are not they are not the right size. Whoops, I guess these are useless now. But anyway, up into the next step. I bought one of these like fake grass for train layouts from Backman here at my local hobby store. I already cut it into the same radius of the table. There are some of my drawings that I used to make it almost similar to the table, so I'm just gonna put this one on top of it, make a little cut for the hole, and I guess I'll start fitting the cables through. Alright, so there we go. This is the fake grass mat. I know it's a little bit elevated. That's because it was wound up like a gift wrap. You can see over here the hole fits perfectly both of the cables for the Wi-Fi. I feel like I could also fit some extra wires for lining, but that's for the future. Now for the fun part. Let's start putting some track and the train, and we'll see what we can come up with. Alright, well, there it is. A very simple layout. Let's itemize this layout. Let's put some pine cones, tunnel, maybe some trains, and let's see how it looks. Alright, and there we go. I think this is simple enough to bring enough life. I may add a little bit more pine cones just to cover these empty spaces. Who knows, maybe I can put like a station or something. So real quick, I just added a tunnel behind the modem because you can actually see, if people see it this way, there you can see the tunnel right there, which is pretty cool because it makes you think that it's a little bit far. The water station, added 2 or 3 pine cones over here now and then. Signal box, another signal box. Alright, and here is the Brio engine. I had to swap the batteries. I'm pretty sure that the batteries were dead. I also already added water in it, so if I press it, I think you need to press and hold. Okay, there we go. Might be able to see it actually has some steam. It's just like a water mist. It's not necessarily steam. It's not hot, of course. But I can just put it in there, and then whoever comes to visit, they can just press this button right here, and then it will go. So yeah, there it is. This is very simple. Let's see how it looks from up here. You can see it coming out of the tunnel in there. And then you will see it, of course, it has lights in it, so probably in the evening or the afternoon, the lights will actually light up the track a little bit more. I think it goes around for 5 minutes and then it automatically stops. So that's, I think that's a pretty decent amount of time. But yeah, this is it. There you go. There's a little quick 360 tour in here. Let me know, guys, what you think down in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Cue the montage.